Hello, shiny lights. How to do a psychic photo reading. And I'll let you in a secret, it's not one of my favorite things to do, but over the years I have learnt some tips and I'm going to share them with you today. Now, I'm fairly visual. I'm a clairvoyant, as you may know. You might be a clairvoyant too if you're drawn to photo readings, because after all, it's visual. So hang in there. The first tip is relax. It seems so obvious, but sometimes we get almost in knots, wanting to do a good job, wondering if it's right, if it's wrong, what they're going to think, that we end up sort of pushing ourselves offline and not really able to be objective. So the very first tip is relax. Because we're actually using our spirit mind, our higher mind, not this mind or these eyes. So we can sort of like get out of our own way and just have a go. Now the second tip, just say it. There's a fun little saying that I learned which said, sod it, say it. And it means if you're feeling it, if you're getting it, you've got to give it. Even if it sounds weird or odd or it doesn't make sense, because we know that intuition is the thing that comes before thought. So it's a thing that arrives before we've even thought about it. And if that's what happens, say it, because the chances are you will be right. So that's the second tip, say it no matter what, okay? Now you might wonder, well, what do I do? How do I see? Where do I look? Some people like to look into the eyes of the photograph because the eyes are the windows of the soul. And so they tune in by looking into the eyes of the person in the photo. Another way is to imagine that you are sort of spiritually Googling them. And if you know that all psychic is tapping into the vast energy field that we're all living in, that we're all one anyway, then all that information is potentially available. So imagine you are just spiritually Googling them and you're tuning in going, what do I know about this person? And you will be very surprised at the stuff that comes up. It is raining cats and dogs out here at the moment. Can you hear that? Because all you're really doing is tuning in, and it is the quality of your tuning in that really makes a difference between a good photo reading and a meh one. And that's where a mentor comes in. A mentor can show you how to fine tune, how to zing when you should have zagged, and actually watch your own energy field to check in and guide you in the right way. Do you see VRP mentoring on your cards this year for you? Love to have a chat with you. Leave a comment below. Get in touch with me because we can have a virtual coffee and cake and chat about it then. But the final tip is practice. Practice, 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 practice. That's what you'd be doing if you were working with me or if you are in one of my groups, because that's all we do. Practice makes perfect. So there's the 4 tips on how to do a good photo reading. Tune in, relax, say it even if it sounds weird, and imagine you can either look into their eyes or just spiritually Google them and be okay with saying the very first thing that comes, because that's intuition. Intuition is the thing that comes before thought. Thank you so much for letting me be your psychic mentor today. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Ciao. Ah! Oh my God, what did I just do? Oh, I'm waving my arms around too much. Start again. Totally just snorted there. Gone. Oh, fuck.